Welcome everyone to another reading by me, Jessica, from Jess of Air. And today I'm just going to be going by the intuition. My guides are just going to tell me where to start, and I think they want me to pull this shell back out. If you watched the last one, they want to remind you that you are being protected and your vision comes from your crown chakra, and you are protected. Your vision is protected. So that's what they want to remind you of. So we're pulling out the Healing with Angel cards. This was the first deck that I ever received, and it helped me grow to the point where I wanted to grow more. And it seemed to give me answers that I was looking for in a way that I understood with my Christian upbringing. So let's see. So we got dreams and harmony. So these two coming together show me that it's more than just dreams like sleeping. It's the dreams, the vision of what you hope to have in your future. Make sure that they are in harmony. So however you understand that, you need to be in harmony with these dreams, not living someone else's dream. Okay, so clarification, they're telling me to pull this healing. Okay, so healing is your way that you're going to find the harmony. And celebration. So they want you to celebrate how far you've come on your healing journey. So I know that I've had a lot of rocky moments where I was like stunned and I had no idea if I was going to make it through. And this shows that even when we're dreaming, our subconscious, our meditation, our guides are here with us, helping us. And here, your guides are celebrating, or you could say that's you celebrating being your higher self. Okay, maybe you have discovered the harmony that comes with following your dreams and healing yourself. So I'm going to take that as they say you've already come to that point, because now they're ready to move on. So if that is you, if you've been working hard for years to get your energy right, or to become in control of your energy, reading is, my guides are saying, okay, this is your reading. So now they're showing me these crystals. This is a quartz, and this is black tourmaline, and this is great for cleansing energy. Black tourmaline is great for changing negative energy into positive. Some black crystals will just block the negativity, but this one acts as like a filter. It filters the energy back into positive. It gets rid of the negative. So make sure you're cleansing this one, not in water because it can fall apart, but make sure you're cleansing that one after you use it to get rid of that energy, that negative energy that it has filtered through. This is a great meditation stone. This also clears energy, but it's more of like a generator. They're saying it generates extra energy to help you continue going on. It'll help you, give you that feeling of happiness and satisfaction while you're on your meditating journey, or whatever journey you're going on. And oftentimes, if I'm in that world in my head, I will pull out a quartz staff or knife or spear, or object that I need to conquer something that is a problem in my subconscious. So when they show me the metaphors in my head, I always end up pulling out a quartz. So I'm guessing, well, I'm not guessing, I'm taking from what they're telling me that this is very useful and important when you're on that meditating healing journey. So possibly if you have heard of shamanic journeying, that is what they're giving me. They're not giving me any other terms for it, but I'm sure that's because they're trying to make me talk about it more. They want me to pull out the spirit animals, guides, spirit guides. This is the one deck I have about the spirit animals. So I'm going to put this aside for a moment. Alright, so let's see. We all have a totem, an animal, spirit animal totem, where we can reach for our power animals. If you need, like I do, a slow and steady approach, this turtle, you know, it reminds me, be slow and steady and carry your home on your back. Do not be so attached to materialistic items, okay? So, let's read. We're going to do 3. They're saying we're going to do 3 animals here. So, 1, okay, 2, okay, and 3. Alright. Let me turn these around for you guys. So maybe this is discovering someone new that you can connect to, because they were reversed. Okay, so falcon, blue heron, chameleon. Okay, so which one of these images is really pulling you in? Okay. This falcon, act on the opportunity that's before you and commit to it without equivocation. So if you have something that you're trying to accomplish and you need... Sorry, my dog keeps walking around. She has to walk around because she's old. Makes her legs feel better. If there's something that you're trying to commit to and it's like someone else brings their opinion in, then you don't want someone else's opinion. You keep hearing the same message from your guides. You're so tired of someone else telling you you're not good enough. You need your own confidence. The falcon, peregrine falcon, they're saying this is the one for you. He has the bird's eye view. He has that perch above all. So if you are like a third party looking in a situation, you have that bird's eye view. You need to act. Okay? Act on the opportunity. And maybe you don't have to solve the opportunity. That's not what they're saying. They're saying act. So take that first breadcrumb. Take that breadcrumb path. Each step you get a new step. Okay, so complete the first step that they've been telling you about and keep going. Alright, so blue heron. Make a stand for what you believe in and what flee... I'm sorry, I can't read upside down. Make a stand for what you believe in and do what feels right in spite of any judgment or disapproval from others. Okay, so there we go again. If you have... If you have some type of person or a personal judgment that is telling you that you can't do it, or they don't believe that it's even worth it, it's because they haven't experienced why it's worth anything in their own lives. Okay, that's their own opinion. If you have a reason to believe it's worth something, it's because you have experienced, and your own experience is enough of an excuse. A lot of people will argue with me and be analytical and look for all these other solutions, but if you need to do what feels right without someone else's opinion, it seems like you need a bird to get a bird's eye view, maybe. A blue heron can fly. They are so beautiful when they fly. And they can also withstand the force of the river when they're standing there. Maybe they're standing on a rock or whatever. They stand in the river and they allow the water to rush by them, and they get the fish as the fish go by. So maybe you are standing strong in your judgment, and you're allowing the emotions to flow past you while you stand strong. And when you finally see your opportunity, you're going to go for it. Okay, so if you need that energy, go for the blue heron. It seems like these people, us people, are really needing to look at that bird's eye view and to trust that the wings on our back are going to take us there. So finally, let's do the chameleon. If you thought this guy was the cutest, stay in the background and adapt to the situation rather than being conspicuous and attempting to direct the course of events. This is so easy to get stuck in trying to control everything. Okay, the world is happening to me. That is not true. Okay, stay in the background and adapt to what is happening. Okay, it's not happening to you. What's happening is a result of the decisions that you or the other people in your household have made over the course of time. So if someone is getting all their teeth pulled out because they haven't taken care of them, that is their fault. That is no one else's fault. Okay? Stay in the background, adapt to the situation rather than being conspicuous, right? Conspicuous and attempting to direct the course of events. So maybe the tooth example was a bad one for attempting to direct the course of events, because there's nothing you can really do except deny that you have a problem. But if you're trying to control the situation all the time and make sure it plays out to what you think is the best, you're never going to see, like, for whatever reason they're saying, that gold leaf, that silver lining. You're never going to see, or they, whoever, that good things actually can come when you just let it be. Often, maybe your true self was suffocated as a child, okay, and because your parents were constantly trying to direct what you did in your course of events. Well, you know how 5-year-olds are, they like to experiment and mix things together on the counter, and I'm sure even when you're older you like doing that. But give the child or the person something to do. So if they want to mix stuff up on the counter, give them objects and materials to do so, rather than stifling their behavior of curiosity, because that's not a bad thing. I let my son mix the eggs and the batter and all that stuff when we do baking. I'll do something specifically easy enough for him to help out with and that he can get his hands into, because I know that he wants to do that. He likes playing with water, so we make him a water station to play with. I don't try to inhibit what he wants to do just because I don't want to clean up the mess afterwards. I know that's messed up, but if you teach him to clean up with you, you know, then they'll start doing it themselves. But I digress. That's also parental hopeful thinking, because I'm not perfect. I definitely don't hold myself to the standard that I put out there, you know. Sometimes I do tell him no and I don't come up with a new idea, and sometimes I do just get mad and I don't try to listen to his opinion, but then I also come back and I apologize for that, and I tell him what I did wrong, and I try to solve the situation another way because I had time to think of that, a new perspective. So definitely, whichever one of these animals, my guide said that's all you need to say, so we're moving on. Alright, they want me to pull out another spirit animal because this one is very important, they say. The kiwi. Okay. Do a walking meditation each day for the next week. Alright, who's going to hold themselves up to that? If you're going to do that, affirm, I will, in the comments, because that's one of the difficult things for me. Do a walking meditation each day for the next week. So I live in Florida, and about 10 o'clock, it gets so hot outside for at least half the year that you can barely bear it. And if you do, I feel sorry for you. So my walk would have to be in the morning, and that is what I could substitute getting a coffee for. Instead of having a coffee, I could bring some water and go for a walk. That is how you take one old bad habit and change it into a new habit. So this is what they're talking about. It's so important. They say, if you can't walk every single day, it's okay. But they're saying, we're not going to baby you. We're sick of babying you. Just take self-control and take the walks, dang it. That's what they're telling me. They're like, walk to the mailbox, walk to the end of your driveway, walk to the stop sign, walk to across the street to pick up that bottle and throw it in the recycling. Sometimes they don't care. Go walk around Walmart and don't buy anything. Good luck with that. But what they're trying to say is, you have this opportunity. There's times in your day where you go out walking. Try adding meditation to your walk. Okay? Try not thinking while you're walking and just observing your feelings, what's around you. Kind of like how a dog does, sniffing everything. Oh, somebody sniffed there, gotta sniff that. Somebody pooped there, gotta sniff that. So, focus in on what's actually happening around you while you're walking, and not just carrying on the negative energy that you pulled from the rest of the day. That's not welcome. Okay, so they also say that walking in the morning will give you a fresh start. So now they want me to pull another card here. Penguin. You see, we got 3 birds, and now this guy came out here. Okay, an owl, a Hawaiian owl. Okay. Your ancestral spirit guides are offering you guidance, so pay close attention to signs and omens from them. Okay, the period of darkness that you've been experiencing is now passing. So what I'm getting from this is the Kiwi, do the walking meditation. Okay, this period of darkness that you've been experiencing will pass because you will be shedding light or allowing new perspective to come into your mind by not holding on to that negative opinion that you've been holding on to about the situation. Okay, your ancestral spirit guides are offering you guidance, so pay close attention to the signs. So while you're out walking and you're paying attention to what's going on out there in the world, okay, look for the signs. And you'll understand what that means when you practice. Okay, the sign is you see something and it makes you think of that. Bam, that's a sign. Okay, so I saw a picture of someone's name on a car, and it's not a car I've ever seen before, but bam, that's a sign, because I'm guessing that my guides are showing me that name because I'm going to hear from them soon. Okay, so if you see something and it strongly reminds you of something, there's a good chance that it's a sign. Okay, so maybe there's something that you get strongly pulled to always look at the store, but you never justify buying it because you're like, well, what am I going to do with that? Okay, buy it because for whatever reason your guides are pulling you towards it, and maybe it will help you gain a new epiphany. Maybe it's a book, maybe it's just a candle. Okay, oftentimes we don't realize how soothing it is to just sit and watch a candle wave back and forth. Okay, it's just energy going, never stopping. Okay, the air might blow it and make it move, but it never stops burning. Okay, with enough force, obviously, it can stop burning, but then we can relight it and ignite the fire again. So that's what they're trying to say, and they're trying to say here, if you want to connect to your guides and your ancestors, use quartz. And they're saying to help with this period of darkness, carry black tourmaline. Okay. So they are saying that is the end of the reading. So thank you for listening. I'm going to clear the space, and this is also clearing any space that you may have Or I mean, any energy that you may have sent into this space. Or any energy that I may have inadvertently sent into your space that is not welcome. They say all these things, and I just repeat them. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day.